Hey guys, how's everybody doing out there? It's Pam, Tater's mom. I hope everybody is having a good day and are having a great week. Let me get this thing out of the way. Should have done it before I started the video, sorry. But while I'm in the process of straightening out, let me ask you guys to please, if you're new and have not yet, please hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to have me. Please join me in this adventure of the little golden books. I would love for you to join me in the process and guide me along as we do work on these golden books that I bought. I am making them into journals, so please hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment, and share. I would love your comments because I would love to know what you think, what your ideas may be for the book. Excuse me. And if you have any ideas of how I should continue the process. Now, with that being said, I am going to show you the one that I have been working on. I need to put something up into one of my organizers. This is not the right one. I have 3 of them and they all have some here it is. It's in this one. A lot of Tim Holtz little items that I keep in those containers. So, I am working on this little golden book right here. It is the little golden book about God. In my last video, I showed you the signatures and how I put them in. And I kind of got a little aggravated, so I showed you, but I kind of cut it off so that, you didn't hear me getting upset. Usually when I start getting upset, I usually fuss, is what I'm going to say. But I added a closing signature. I think I showed you guys the closure, the back part of it. I put one of Tim Holtz's little coins on there. It says Inspire. Then I had this little, I'm going to put something underneath of it. This little gem, it says Guardian Angel. Right there. I bring it up and I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to see where so I put that on to the Tim Holtz latch. I also put on to the Tim Holtz latch one of Tim Holtz's hearts, and this one has a little butterfly in it, and it says Hope. So I put that in there. I also went ahead and made my tassel. Now my tassel is it's not a big time tassel. In all honesty, it's not. Then there's a little one down in there. It's just a little bunch of tassels attached to a keychain that I wanted to add to the book. It's a little cross keychain that whoever wants the book can take the keychain off, and they can take the tassel off if they want to and use the keychain. So this is another one of those Tim Holtz, can't think of the name, seriously can't, guys, but it's a button, and I left it propped up so that when you close the book, all you did was hook it on there, and it gives the book room to grow as well. I have not finished adding to the book yet, but I think on the last video I showed you that I had put in a little library card. I also did some stamping. This one says tend garden and beautiful flowers will appear. And then down here at the bottom it says we are all fragile. Of course, you know that this is a pocket. I'm gonna take one of these. This is a pocket, and it says down at the bottom, use your wings. Of course, here's my little golden book page, the very first one of it, and here's the second one. This says be an individual, take risks, be brave enough to become the person that you were meant to be. Have an opinion, mind and heart. Amaze yourself. We all make mistakes. What matters most is that we learn from them. Make a real difference. Live your life with purpose and meaning. Be fearless. And then down here at the bottom again it says we are fragile, and it flips open so you can write. And here's a little tuck spot as well. Here's a little space I stamped in for writing. You could write pictures. And then down here at the bottom of this other page it says use your wings. Of course, again a stamp that says tend your garden. And of course another one. And another stamp. And then we have the butterfly stamp. Then we have a stamp here that says, just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. And you open it up and there's the butterfly. Right there. And then another stamp. And here is another one of the book pages. God is great. And then goes into the little book's story, the little golden book story, and here's a little index card and more stamp, more pages. Here is another pocket protector, and here is the butterfly, and it says use your wings, and this is the center of my first signature. And here I put a cross, and of course the book pages from the book, more book pages, and use your wings and a butterfly. We are all fragile. Tend a garden and beautiful flowers will appear. Now, I didn't make the stamps, a lot of the stamps perfect so you could really read them. I kind of just stamped them in there, and however they came out, they came out. I didn't really want to push the issue of the stamps. Then I added a page in here that says, Jesus whispers, I am the one that carries you through the storm. I am the one that picks you up where you have fallen, holds you, comforts you, restores your confidence, and sends you on your way again, this time with a better plan for a more fulfilling journey. When you get stuck in a snare set by the enemy, know this: you are never stuck, for I am Lord of all. Because it's, and here's another pocket. And that's the end of the first signature. And here's the beginning of the second with a pocket, the book, and then we have graphic paper. Here is another tuck spot, and this flips up. I glued it, so it got stuck to the glue. And that flips up. And then here's some more stamping in here. Another book page. I thought this is so cute. This baby is just too cute for words. And then here's another tuck spot right here, and it says, May you have heaven in your heart, starlight in your soul, and angels all around you. And here's another tuck spot. And of course we have flip, flip. Here is belly band. And another one of the book pages. If you hear a lot of noise, I'm outside in my shed and the wind is really blowing out here today, so it's really making a lot of racket. And here's another tuck spot. And then here's the center of this signature. I also put another cross on this one as well. And I added, until Jesus is the obsession of your heart, you'll always be looking to mere men to meet needs that only He can fill. Only when you make Jesus Christ your first love will you be ready for a love story that reflects His glory. I just added little things in here. These are coffee stained papers. Here's another tuck spot. And here is one of the pages. And then, you know, right there. And here is another book page. And more of the graphic paper. And a little page and tuck spot, and that's the end of the signature. Now, you will see, I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to lift it up so you guys can, where a kid has kind of scribbled in there. I mean, that's just a kid. So, I went ahead and I got this. This one is left, the book is left as is on the inside. Of course, can't remember if I told you guys the last time, but I did add corner book covers for the corners. Yeah, so I'm going to be filling this book up, and I will show you guys that when I get it complete. Now, I had 2 books that I did kind of tear apart to show you guys as the process as I was doing it. So these are some of the stuff that I want to put in that other book. So here is where I'm standing on this book. I have the pages for the book right here. These are the 2 flaps for this book that are going to go on the edges here that I will be gluing down. I loved the saying, so I wanted to keep the saying. It's from the other one that I used. So this says, "Trust in the Lord." This is just one of those. This was coffee dyed, and it came out a lot darker than I thought it would. But I don't think I'm going to be using it in these books. And here's a lot of coffee dyed papers. So I'm not sure. This is parchment paper, wax paper that I had coffee dyed, and I thought it turned out pretty cool. So I'm not sure if I'm going to add these or not. Opinions, guys, if you know. So yeah, I have all of these that I can use. I have some book pages to be able to make, there's another, to be able to make, you know, tags and stuff out of for this book. And then we have the pages itself. The front of it has been, you know, they have kind of written all over it. This one I'm kind of worried about, this first page, only because it's been cut. And I'm not sure how to fix this issue. So if you guys have an idea, please let me know. I'm going to pull a lot of different kind of paper pads. A lot of 12 by 12 paper pads that I have, because I want to go with the colors in the pages. And there is a lot of coloring in the pages that I can pull from. And, woo, Lord have mercy, that wind. And depending where I put the pages is where, you know, the colors is what I'm trying to say. The wind kind of threw me off, sorry about that. So here's my 2 signatures for this book, and I think what I'm going to do is I literally am just going to videotape as I'm doing this book, and I'm going to cut the videotape into sections. Start a videotape, and we'll go through the process with this book, and maybe with some other books, because I want to kind of get some of these other ones started, semi-started. And there are a few that really are going to require some real serious work. Here's I've already poked the holes in this book, but here's my template for the 1.5 inch spine. But the problem with some of these books, 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4, I'm not sure. is that the covers... Now, how did that happen? I don't know. You guys, I'm having issues. Today is not a good day. Anyway, some of these books, like this one, this is my second, and actually the better of the two, clean-wise, options of My Little Golden Book About God, but you notice the print here is actually smaller than this first one. So this one is brighter and more vibrant, but it is also the more damaged of the two. It is falling apart, and I do want to, I'm going to have to really seriously glue this down. So I'm thinking that maybe you guys might want to follow along with that process. Let me know down in the comments below. Some of these books really are really need a lot of love, and I'm going to do my best to take care of them. I'm trying to find the one that really hurt my feelings a lot, and I can't find it. I guess it must have been that My Little Golden Book About God. Now the Beauty and the Beast, the Disney ones and the Rags one, I'm not really going to be putting God things in them. The Disney ones, Rags, and the little Chicken Little are going to be just, you know, kind of like junk journaling books. But these ones, the Bible stories for boys and girls, and My Little Golden Book About God #2, as well as #1, and the one that says Where Jesus Lived. These ones are kind of, they're kind of theme oriented, so I really want to stick to that. I don't really want to fall away from what they are. I mean, they're books about God, so I really just wanted to stay with that theme. I pulled papers from Faith, this paper pad, as well as this paper pad, and you will see some of the papers actually in the Little Golden Book About God. This one was in there, as well as the striped one. Now the rest of those papers are not with the Godspeed or the Faith. Godspeed is too black for me. The backdrop was too black for me to be in My Little Golden Book, so I did not put them in there. I did put the couple in there, and I am going to be calling this the end of this video for now. I don't want to go over 20 minutes, guys. So if you guys like this video and like what's fixing to happen, because we are going to do this one together, it's not going to be bits and pieces like the other one, but we're going to do this Where Jesus Lived together. So ideas of what kind of papers you seem to think might go in here very well. Also your ideas about how to take care of this first page with all of the rips and cuts. Your ideas and thoughts about coffee stained paper. Let me know. I love to hear your ideas in the plan. So this is going to be our work project together. I want everybody to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye for now.